Hi, I'm Daisy and today I'm going to be reviewing Pandemonium, which is the second book in the trilogy by Lauren Oliver. Delirium is the book that precedes Pandemonium, and then Requiem is the final book, which I do have in my hands and I shall be reading soon. I had some major plot expectations for this book, but some of them didn't actually end up featuring inside the book, which I was kind of a little bit disappointed at, but I'm sure they will probably come in Requiem. Pandemonium is split into two parts, now and then. I love the way that the story is told from a past Lena and a future Lena. The switching back and forth between now and then makes it a huge page turner. For this, it made me love it even more. The book is really gripping because you get to a point in a chapter where you're just like, I don't care about the past Lena. The past Lena can just stay in the past. I want to know about the future Lena. Then you get into the past and then you just want to stay there. I thought Lauren Oliver was very clever in the concept of doing this because that way we get a nice break in between the events. Plus you get to gradually know how Lena got from now to then. Personally, I can't decide whether I like the now part more or the then. I just can't choose between the two. The book still has a lot of kick-butt action and romance. I was not expecting necessarily for this book to have romance, but it blew me away. The imagery of Lauren Oliver's writing still continues in this book, giving a precise and descriptive world to us. She uses curses a lot more in this book than she did in Delirium, which are actually effective. They're not used as just a slur of words. They are actually put into places where you would expect someone to be cursing. Although I personally find the descriptions about people breathing kind of eesh, because I don't know, it's kind of someone keeps repeating hot breath and I just think, ugh. I don't know why, that's my immediate thought is, ugh. Lena really develops as a character in this. She becomes a really strong, brave woman. She really toughened up and she was ready to fight anything in this book. Because we get to know more invalids, we get to have a lot more complex characters introduced to the story. Some moments with them can be utterly heartbreaking though. Pandemonium features a lot of scheming, secrets and lies. I certainly did not find this book a middle filler. It's really hard to give a good summary of Pandemonium without spoiling it or spoiling Delirium. Now for the spoilery section. I was not expecting the Julian plotline. It very much is a love-hate relationship there. I think it was easier for Lena to develop a relationship like this after Alex, even though she's sort of racked with grief from him. It's easier for her to actually be more open to it because she's already had it once before. The character of Julian feels very small-minded at the start and then he kind of develops a little bit more, and I kind of enjoyed that. Kind of like how Lena did the exact same thing as Julian in Delirium. As soon as I knew that they hadn't hurt Lena and she wasn't collateral damage, I kind of figured out that she was meant to be there for a reason. It kind of seemed obvious to me that it was going to be a setup. Julian was too important of a public figurehead for this to be accidental. I still was really angry at Raven and Tak though. The pain she feels for Alex is very real. Although it's pushed to the sidelines quite a bit, she doesn't magically just forget all about it. She still carries that huge weight around with her. Even with Julian, she's still carrying the weight and she still feels guilty, which was very realistic. I'm glad it wasn't just sort of shadowed over. The community of the wilds is very realistic too. I loved all the characters there because they were very real and they also expressed the whole fight to live thing very well. I loved the term the craps. I'm glad in the end they did feature a bit of her mother. I'm hoping Requiem gives them the reunion that I thought Pandemonium would. I never thought Alex was truly dead. The whole way through I was expecting him just to pop up. I'm surprised Lena didn't react when they said someone from Portland had escaped, because as soon as that happened I was like, okay, it's real, it's happening, he is still alive, I was right. There wasn't even a glimmer of hope in her that she thought it might be Alex. So while the ending is really shocking, I was kind of awaiting it to happen. Julian can't replace Alex, but Alex certainly sees it that way, I think. So my rating for this book is that it is really impressive. The whole book just blew me away. I cannot believe that I have another second book in a trilogy that I really, really love. I really wanted to show you guys the finished product of this today, but unfortunately I've run out of the blue right around here, which is really frustrating, but I have some coming in the May. So hopefully I can show you it on my wall soon because I'm excited for that. But just irritating. If you haven't seen already, I have my 100 subscriber giveaway open, so you can go and enter that now. It's open till the 19th of July. Thanks for listening to my thoughts, thanks for subscribing, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.